What's the best decluttering tool that you're probably not using? I'll tell you in this episode. You're listening to Upcycling with Deb. I'm your host, Deb Colameta. You can follow me on Facebook and Instagram at Deb Colameta. I hope you'll go to my website, thedebsite.com, to get your free downloadable guide, Your Phone's Camera. Before and after pictures. What amazing validation it provides. If you're like me and you're the only one in your house who cares about the before and after decluttering process, a picture is really worth 1,000 words of encouragement, especially when other family members aren't as jazzed about your decluttering efforts as you are. You can kind of flip through a before and after and you can see the difference. And I'm just kidding, because a lot of my decluttering efforts definitely are noticed by my family. They walk into a room and they'll be like, wow, it looks amazing in here. You cleaned up. This is great. So they get excited about living in that clearer space as well. And trying to anchor that feeling of, doesn't it feel good that there's less stuff in this room, that there's less clutter? Help me to stay ahead of it. And then recall that moment of realization when you're standing in the store, in the toy aisle, and they're trying to convince you to buy something. Remind them, I just decluttered that space. You just threw away all those baby toys. We went through so much time and effort for making your toy area look cleaner and clearer. You know, do we really need this? Do we really need to add this to the space? The other reason a camera is important, not just for the before and after shots, but also for the trouble spots. You know, we walk into a space and we are so used to the landscape of our own homes. How often do we say that the best time to clean your house, or the times when it's most common to like binge clean your house, is when company's coming over? Oh, you know, that pile on the kitchen table shouldn't be there when we're serving a barbecue to friends. Or, oh, I don't want these extra toys from a previous holiday sitting here in a pile in the living room. Time to disperse them, time to give them away, that sort of thing. So when you take a picture, you look at the picture, and just like when you take a picture of yourself and they say the camera adds 10 pounds, when you have a picture of the clutter in your space, you have a picture of just a room that you think looks pretty good, you'll be able to see through fresh eyes a different perspective of the trouble areas in that particular room. You can take a picture of a closet and say, wow, this closet looks pretty good. But then you look at the camera shot of it and you say, wow, we have a lot of games. Maybe we can thin it out by 5 to 10 boxes of board games that we can get rid of, or free cycle or whatnot. So a picture is really helpful, not just for validation and for encouragement to keep going, but also for helping you to identify where you need to concentrate your decluttering efforts. If you're like, I know I need to make a few changes in this space, but I'm not sure where to start, take a picture. Take a picture, and that will help you figure out where you should begin. All that matters is that your space looks great to you. That is the test. That's all that matters. Create a space in your home that you feel comfortable in. If your stuff is stressing you out, start to get rid of it. Get rid of the old. Find room for the you. Thank you for listening to this episode. Go to my website, thedebsite.com, to get your free downloadable guide today.